Not being able to think so good can be a devastating complaint. So, what causes brain fog? Could your probiotic be to blame? Surely not. Probiotics are do-gooders. When you're swallowing a probiotic, you're sending in millions of good bacteria that are able to create good things, muscle out the bad guys, and coordinate your immune system. Well, yes, but you are sending in a big load of specific little guys, and that presupposes your system is able to accommodate them. Sometimes it's not. A case in point, people with short bowel syndrome can run into trouble. The trouble that these people suffer from is D-lactic acidosis. So, what does it look like? Well, it's characterized by GIT upsets accompanied by neurological symptoms, including impaired alertness, confusion, involuntary eye movements, gait disturbances, and slurred speech. Not quite brain fog, but pretty close. Close enough to take a deeper look? Definitely. This is what a team of researchers based at Augusta University in the USA did. Join us for this episode of Better Body Chemistry TV to find out what they discovered. Better Body Chemistry TV is brought to you by Dr. Sandy, a scientist turned gremlin buster, helping you battle sugar gremlins, heffalumps, and other health horribles through better body chemistry. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health. The researchers rounded up a group of patients with absolutely normal looking guts, who also had normal hematological and biochemical profiles, but they were not functioning normally. They reported brain fogginess, along with unexplained abdominal bloating, pain, gas, and distension. And they were all big probiotic users. Suspecting that the GIT disturbances, brain fog, and lactic acid were somehow connected, they set about testing for lactic acid. Now, testing for lactic acid is a standard lab test, often run, but it has one problem. It only picks up L-lactic acid. This is the version of lactic acid that we produce and use. But it's not the only version of lactic acid that exists. It turns out some bacteria belonging to the family of lactic acid bacteria are chemically gifted, and they produce D-lactic acid. D, L, what's the difference? To all intents and purposes, they are the same molecule. If you counted up the various atoms, you get the same atom count. But if you try to put them on top of one another, they're actually different. Effectively, they're mirror images of each other. Now, from a chemical perspective, this is irrelevant. But from a biological perspective, it's actually quite a big deal. You see, enzymes are not ambidextrous. We've got the equipment to process and use L-lactic acid, and it's widely used and pretty useful. But we don't have the equipment to process and use D-lactic acid. So we pee it out. But to get it out, we have to deal with its acidic nature. Now, this is not particularly a problem, except when there's lots of the stuff. Then the acid balance can be disrupted. And this disruption can put stress on the system in the moment, possibly leaving neurons struggling to fire. When the team tested for D-lactic acid in the urine of the patients with brain fog, it showed up at significantly higher levels in 2/3 of them following a high carbohydrate meal, implicating their gut residents in their fuzzy thinking. The team decided to take aim at the good guys gone rogue, prescribing a course of antibiotics when there was evidence of bacterial overgrowth in the small intestine. which was established using a breath test and duodenal aspirate culture, and then forbidding continued probiotic use for everyone. No pills, no yogurts. I know. It's counterintuitive, but it worked. The brain fog lifted. 85% of patients reported complete resolution of their brain fog 6 months later. Complete resolution. To put this in perspective, 4 of the people in this study had been forced to quit their jobs because of fuzzy thinking. Lactic acid producing bacteria are not bad guys. They've been part of the human diet for centuries, and we've enjoyed the fruits of their labor in a variety of fermented foods, such as yogurt, sauerkraut, and pickles. But taking them as pills multiple times a day is. That said, probiotics are considered safe, and there are clinical trials showing that specific strains of bacteria can help improve gut health. But when you're swallowing your probiotic pill multiple times a day, bear in mind you're swallowing billions of bacteria, and these bacteria have a mind of their own. Excessive and indiscriminate use of probiotics, particularly if you've got a gut that isn't moving along nicely, has the potential to do more harm than good. So if you want to enjoy better body chemistry, watch what you swallow. Interested in discovering more ways to create better body chemistry or need a little help getting your body chemistry on track? Visit our website at www.betterbodychemistry.com. Browse our library or enroll in one of our courses or programs. The advice is simple to follow and based on real science, not hype. Know someone who struggles with brain fog. Share this video with them. Maybe they're one of those people whose gut just can't handle a probiotic. If this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you catch future episodes of Better Body Chemistry TV. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Remember, small things can make a big difference to your health.